What's going on, guys? BTS here, back again with another episode of Best Classes, a series in which I go over a certain gun in a class that I personally think works best for that class. And before I get into anything, if you notice that my voice is kind of raspy, is kind of a bit more nasally than it normally is, I'm just getting over a cold. I've been sick the past like 2-3 days. It's absolutely terrible, and I'm kind of to the point where I just sneeze a bunch and everything tastes like plastic. So hopefully I'll get over that soon and all will be good. But anyways, that's not why you are here. You are here for the M8A1, which is an absolute monster of an assault rifle. I think I might like this gun a bit more than the AN-94, and that's saying a lot since the AN-94 is considered one of the best assault rifles in the game by many. But with this gun, I do so well with it. I fucking love this gun. And I know what you guys are thinking, but BTS, I thought you didn't like burst fire weapons. Normally I don't. Normally I try to stay away from them as much as I can because I tend to not do too great with them. So I did try the M8A1 with the full auto attachment, and I did absolutely terrible with it. I don't know why, but even though I dislike burst fire weapons, I absolutely love the M8A1, and it just tears through people like they're nothing. If you haven't tried this gun yet, you are missing out on so much. It's so great. Alright, I'm done fanboying over the gun. Let's get into the class that I'm using. For the attachments, I have red dot, quick draw, and stock, which is kind of my general setup for assault rifles. Usually I won't have on a red dot, but the iron sights on this gun is the one downside of the M8A1. They kind of suck quite a bit. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me, but whenever I try to use the iron sights, I cannot aim to save my life. So I have on the red dot, but feel free to put on like an ACOG. ACOG actually works pretty well, or a holographic sight, or whatever kind of sight you prefer. Just know that the iron sights are pretty damn terrible. Then of course I have quick draw because you want to stay on par with the SMGs as much as possible, because this is a very strongly based SMG game like most COD games are. So using an assault rifle, I always highly suggest quick draw. And then of course I have on stock because I love to strafe, and it just makes you a harder target to hit. Though if you don't like to strafe yourself, you could take off primary gunfighter and put on something like perk 3 greed, and then throw on either tac mask, or put on perk 1 greed and put on something like hardline, whichever you prefer. Now I actually don't have hardline on this class because, like I said, this gun is an absolute monster and I don't really need it there. I can get my kill streaks perfectly fine, so throwing on hardline is kind of a waste of a slot in my opinion. So I have on lightweight just so I can get to choke points that much quicker. Then next up I have toughness and scavenger. Toughness because that's a base perk on pretty much every single class. If you don't have toughness, you're doing it wrong. And then I have scavenger because, like I said, this gun is a monster. I can't stress that enough. It tears through people. So having scavenger is an absolute necessary, so then you don't run out of ammo. Because what I find is that if I don't have scavenger, eventually I'm gonna have no ammo whatsoever because I tend to die, you know, very little with this gun. And then next up is dexterity, which is again another base perk. If you're not using it, you're doing it wrong. Just know that. But anyways, this gun, I fucking love this gun so much. It's so good. But anyways, go into free for all. Play 3 to 5 games. Use this class. Let me know if you guys are as much of a monster with this gun as I am. I tear through people with this gun. I actually have a creator class slot that's just called You Lose, and it has this gun on it, because when I use this gun, you lose. There's no if, ands, or but about it. You just lose. That's it. But anyways, that's just me being cocky. If you have a certain gun that you want to see me do a best class on, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. I'll get to it as soon as I can. I'm BTS. A like would be appreciated, and until next time, stay creative, guys.